Angels Care Home Health, serving Hayes and the surrounding areas, is a Medicare-certified home health agency providing quality skilled nursing and restorative therapy services to patients in their homes.
They're polite. I mean, they just take the time for you.
Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, and all services are covered 100% by Medicare for patients who are eligible.
I like the Angels for what they've done for me.
Angels Care Home Health. We serve patients.
Eagle Community Television presents Community Connection with your host, Mike Cooper.
Hello and welcome again to Community Connection from Eagle Community Television. Thanks for watching, and thanks as always to our producer, Jeff Durall. We're at the Community Assistance Center with co-director Laurie Mortinger as we talk about the Community Assistance Center in this time of the year and how valuable this organization, this group of volunteers, and these directors are to this community and what it adds to the community. And that's one of the reasons I like to do this, is because I like to highlight the great work the Community Assistance Center does, Laurie.
Well, we thank you. It takes a lot of people to run this place. We have about 45 volunteers, and we couldn't do it without them. We're always looking for some new volunteers. If somebody's out there and wants to come in and help once in a while, we can sure use you. And we've been in Hayes 30 years. And I love working here. It's great to be able to help people in our community.
Who's the other half of the co-directorship?
Teresa Hill. She doesn't like being on camera, so.
No, Laurie gets to step forward as she
Yeah.
does so graciously each time that we want to visit, because now, with the holidays, is the time that we like to highlight the Community Assistance Center. We happen to be filming this particular episode on garage sale day, which is
Yes.
always a wild time, isn't
Yes,
it?
it is. We have 2 public garage sales every month, and we have to have those to help keep the center going. We don't get any United Way or city or federal funds at all. So the garage sales that we have, we sell our surplus stuff, and that helps buy the food that we purchase, pays our utilities, our insurance, things like that.
So if people have some gently used items that they would no longer need, Community Assistance Center should be one of the first places they
Sure,
think of.
it stays local. We help the people that need it here in Hayes, and it stays right in our own community, yes.
Well, now, during the holidays, Laurie, is there more pressure on the food bank, on the Community Assistance Center for a need?
Right now, we're doing really well on the food bank. A lot of churches and civic groups and different organizations are doing food drives for us. So we keep getting food in every day. Somebody gave me about 20 cases of food yesterday, and you just never know when you're going to get a call. Right now, our need is to sponsor a family for a Christmas food box. So for $50, you can sponsor a family, and we have 414 of those to give out in this coming month.
So you have 414 families that have a need for a Christmas dinner.
Yes, Christmas food box.
414.
Yeah.
I think we need to emphasize that number.
And those are $50 each to sponsor a family.
Okay. So what do they do? Just write the check to the Community Assistance
Yep,
Center?
they can write a check and mail it to us at 12th and Oak, or they can bring it in.
Okay.
So.
And that would be a good thing for organizations, groups, individuals.
Yes, we have a lot of times some of
the
the family members, everybody has so many things nowadays that they get together as a family and just pitch in and buy 2 or 3 or 4 of them. So.
And in that kind of a situation, it goes so much further than just a quick Christmas gift that might be forgotten in a hurry.
It's going to help somebody that's less fortunate.
Community Assistance Center, 12th and Oak, $50 gets a Christmas dinner for a family.
Help a family. Yep.
The other drives that help, you've mentioned churches, groups, organizations, Postal Service, a lot of groups through the year help out the Community Assistance Center.
All the time. DECA is our biggest food drive. That was Trick or Treat So Others Can Eat, and that was in October. So right now, if you kind of look on our shelves, you can see that there's a lot of food there. But it was pretty sparse before that, so.
And
that means we can give more food out. The more we get in, the little more we can give out.
That's a good point, I think.
Yes,
to make
especially this time of year.
And this time of the year, these shelves will disappear in a hurry.
Some days we give out 15, 20 food orders in a day. And that's quite a bit of food going out because depending on the size of the family, they get more food. It's about a week's worth of food they get at a time.
And
they get it.
What is the need? How has that changed? You've been doing this for a while now.
It kind of run in spurts. The oil field is, people have lost jobs in the oil field, so we see more of an increase of those people coming in now. Social Security checks have gotten cut and bills are going up. Winter heating bills are higher, so people are a little shorter on paying some of that, so they need more assistance through the winter months.
What about these volunteers? Talk about them. They're kind of special to
Yeah,
you.
they are. They've gotten to be really good friends. We've been here, Teresa and I have been here almost 20 years, and some of them have been here longer than we have. And that's like I said, we can always use some new volunteers. We are very gracious. We don't pay our volunteers, but they do get a shop on garage sale, and we have a break every day with donuts, or somebody will bring some kind of baked pies and cakes. So there's always food and coffee, and we have a little social hour, and that's our pay.
I was going to say that social aspect of it is part of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
But again, if somebody's thinking about a volunteer help at the center, you're really flexible on hours and commitment, aren't you?
Yeah, we don't say that you have to come every week. We have some people that we call them floaters. They come in, and when they do, we find something that needs done, and then they do that job. Some people like to come in and do the same thing every week. So some of those people, we keep their jobs open. We don't give their jobs away. But there's always something to do. We cut rags and sell rags, and there's just always something needs done around here.
So regardless of the situation, and sometimes even some skilled help can go a long ways
Sure,
here
we got
too.
a new handyman a while back, and that's good because it saves us a lot of money not having to hire somebody to fix little things for us, so that's really great.
All those volunteers helping to contribute to the time and effort of the Community Assistance Center means that the resources can go to the people that need them.
That's right. All the money that we generate here, there's only 2 of us that are paid employees. Everybody else is a volunteer. So besides just maintaining our building, that's the only overhead we really have. So we don't have a lot of staff. And
now, if somebody is not really familiar with the Community Assistance Center, the location, the organization, how it works and such, you kind of take the show on the road, and with the help of a local church, you've been able to even expand this a little bit.
Yeah, we hope to. Messiah Lutheran Church here in Hayes offered to pay for a video for us. So now if I come and talk to some groups, I can actually walk you through the building, and you can see what our building actually looks like and see how we do things. So it's real nice.
Speaking of the building, what kind of needs do you have now? Last time we visited, there was a refrigerator that was needing some help. Now, what's the current need?
Right now, we're not doing too bad. We had somebody paint some trim across the street, and a lot of times we do a newsletter every few months, and a lot of people don't even they just want to do it anonymously, and so we got somebody to paint for us. So right now, we're not doing too bad. We need to get some carpet cleaning done, so we'll probably see what we can do on some bids for that, and that's probably our next big thing. So get through Christmas.
And there again, those kinds of things are expenses, just like maintaining a household and such.
Sure.
You have to keep the lights on, and you have to keep the carpets clean and everything that's involved in that.
Yeah, we like to keep it nice and clean and organized here.
What types of donations can you accept?
We take, I tell people, almost all basic household items. Books, toys, just almost anything. We do take furniture. We don't take appliances just because we don't really have room to store those. Yeah. But we do take dressers and beds and things like that because there is a need for beds and things like that. And so if you get get some new beds for Christmas or something, give us a call. We can sure pass those on to somebody in need. So.
And about the food pantry now, for donations there, for churches, organizations, and groups, individuals, as you mentioned, the one individual that donated the cases of items. What kinds of things can you accept?
Well, we take almost any canned goods and box mixes. We are in need of hamburger helper mixes, so we're out of those again. Those go out in every food order. But people don't realize that we purchase eggs and butter and hamburger. And in 2 or 3 months, we buy $800 worth of hamburger. So somebody can always do a cash donation, and that would really help us with those items that we purchase.
Because there are some items that you don't have room for storing, but you need to add those into the food baskets so you can purchase those.
Right. We get eggs and butter, and those go in every order, so we can purchase those every 2 or 3 months as needed for our refrigerator space.
And once again, you're turning those local dollars around.
Yeah, they stay local, and everything does.
How about the need now? Talk about the need a little bit. You say it fluctuates from time to time.
Yeah, it does fluctuate. Like I said, I don't think it's higher than it usually is. We are a little lower on Christmas food boxes than we were last year. I think we did 430 last year, 413 this year, 14. But like I said, you don't know. People come in as they need food, so we never know how many food boxes you're going to do in one day. But like I said, Hayes is a great community. People just call and say, hey, I've got some extra food. Like yesterday, I got to pick up all that extra food. It was wonderful, you know. And it's great because, like I said, we can give more out. And but the need, it just keeps coming. They don't stop, you know, so.
All right, so $50 will buy a food basket for Christmas for a family.
Yes.
Donations of food, garage sale items,
Sure.
gently used items that can be used to resell,
Sure.
to give the expenses again. Those are some ways that we can help.
Sure.
And if you don't know about the Community Assistance Center, call and Laurie will take the message on the road to your organization.
That's right.
Group.
Or you can bring your group here and we'll give you a tour here.
With video, no
That's
less,
right.
thanks to the Messiah Lutheran Church.
Yes.
And Laurie Mortinger, along with the co-director of the Community Assistance Center, our Community Connection.
Angels Care Home Health, serving Hayes and the surrounding areas, is a Medicare-certified home health agency providing quality skilled nursing and restorative therapy services to patients in their homes.
And the Angel Care nurse comes to see me once a week.
Angels Care is there to help 24 hours a day, and all services are covered 100% by Medicare for patients who are eligible.
Angel Care has helped to stay home.
Angels Care Home Health. We serve patients.